I'm just gonna wait until some people comment section start popping in, then I'll talk. Mm. That made no damn sense. Like, all right, cool, cool, cool. Oh, man. Ah, man, allergies already acting out. Oh man, that I still cannot believe that that match was literally 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Like that right there is borderline criminal. Like, mm, like borderline criminal was last night's show, WrestleMania. WrestleMania night one was borderline criminal, and you can't say otherwise. If it was Adamania through the ass, it it's like they cared about mostly the ads more than they cared about the actual fucking matches and the fucking wrestling. That oh my god, AJ Styles called it best, said it best. WrestleMania is has been lackluster. We got creepy ass. We got fucking trailer park trash fans testing the gangster of of freaking wrestlers. Like Big Vito gets fucking assaulted by a fucking construction worker, maggot, whatever the fuck you want to call it, piece of shit. Then you got Cora Jade getting sexually assaulted by fucking creep fans at WrestleCon. Like, what the fuck is going on in the world of professional wrestling fans? Men, We need to do better. Ladies, y'all not innocent either. Cause y'all be creepy as fuck too. What the fuck? We gonna talk about it, man. That's why I wanted to come up live, because this has to be live. I'm going old school way, the YouTube old school way I used to do when I made videos. What's up, Burn? Burn said Ghoulie Night 1 was disappointing. Oh, Night 1 was just fucking bad. Hit that like button. Hit the like button, please. I would love to get like 12 likes on an old school vid, old school way of doing these. Yeah, it was just WrestleMania Night 1 was just fucking terrible. It was meh. And the crazy part is every match was so meh. It was like Adamania. All they cared about was the ads more than the actual match. WrestleMania is supposed to be the showcase of the immortals, the granddaddy. It's our Super Bowl. But goddamn, like this was not it, dog. This was not it. This was not it. Man, oh man. Bro, for the last like 12 hours. Not even 12 hours, but like for the last it's almost 12 hours. I have been on Twitter. I have been on Instagram. I have been on Blue Sky. Everybody and their mother is pissed the fuck off with what WWE gave us for Night 1. Read the comments. Matter of fact, is there a way to show the comments? Yeah, YouTube has low-key changed its moderation. Activity will be shown. Okay. What's up, John L? Reactions, timestamp, participants. Is it pop-up chat? Oh god, no. Go back. No. Go back. Seth and Gunter, I only enjoy. They're not bringing back the bra and panties matches. We are far away from that shit. What is up, John L? Should have sold the company to the cons. They weren't gonna do that. There was no way in hell that they were going to do that. Nah, I could tell you what the problem is with WWE. And I could tell you, number one, it's this TKO merger, because the main event really suffered from it. Don't get me wrong. The main event, to me, I like the main event. I really, really do. I like the main event. I just felt like the direction it felt like WWE, the WWE writers and the TKO board were like clashing through. It was like WWE was trying to Uno reverse what TKO wanted, and that was the added of Pat McAfee. We didn't need Pat McAfee here, and now I guess with the stipulation, Pat McAfee is gone. So I think he's officially done with WWE, and that sucks because I actually love Pat McAfee. But the fact that you added him into a match that was 20 years in the fucking making, and it's just the way how it went down. First off, like, you got Jelly Roll elbowing Pat McAfee, and then it looked like WWE was going to do a double swerve like they did at WrestleMania 13 when it was Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Mind you, in that match, Austin was the heel and Bret was the face. But then during the match, they switched, like they double swerve. And then WWE like canceled it out. Like, it looked like Cody was going to go heel, which the fans want to see. Randy Orton would not stay down. I mean, when you first saw the poke to the eye, you're like, oh shit, okay. And then Orton RKO's Little Nate, Charles Robinson, and out of the blue, here comes another referee. Here's some Pat McAfee with a fucking comedy neck brace. Why would he count normally? And a kick out. Pat, need I remind you, you're the one that's saying you're trying to make wrestling credible to save the business. Why didn't you just fast count Cody? That would have made sense. But no, Cody kicked out. Randy Orton gets visibly upset with Pat. RKO's the shit out of Pat. And then out of the blue, a crossroads, and then 1, 2, 3, Cody retains. Okay. The end of the match is the one that got me. Okay, so you got Randy Orton hitting Cody with the championship belt. I'm like, all right, cool, bet, cool. And then the one move that we haven't gotten in quite time, the pump kick returns. Cody gets pump kicked in the head, and Randy holds up the WWE Championship as we fade to black. And apparently, after the show, the post WrestleMania 41 show, Cody Rhodes' eye is like it's shut. It is like it can barely open. He's busted open, like leaking damn near. The whole bleach blonde locks is all of a crimson red, and he gets up. Well, as Randy, leaves, of course. Uh, Cody gets up, not even selling the pump kick, mind you. The pump kick had a lot of people on a stretcher. From who got pump kicked? There's a lot of people. Chris Jericho, CM Punk, fucking Kofi Kingston, John Cena, John Cena's father, Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon, Rob Van Dam, all Shawn Michaels, Triple H, etc., etc. They or the Nexus 2.0. They sold the shit out of that pump kick, and they would, storyline wise, they're out. They're done. They're like either done or taking some time off. It's a devastating finisher. But Cody gets up, walks to the back, like he just didn't get pump kicked in the fucking face. It kind of like hurts the pump kick if you think about it. It kind of hurts the move in a way. Like, damn, now if Cody was stretched out, like, oh, okay. And it's like they're trying to set WrestleMania is supposed to be the night where storylines end or a storyline continuation to Backlash. It felt like night one was continuing to just, continue, well, not continue, but just to set up something for Backlash. I mean, hell, they already reported that even though it's criminal that these two women do not have a fucking match, did not have a fucking match at WrestleMania. This would have been the perfect opportunity to have that. Like Oscar versus Io Sky should have been at this WrestleMania. But no, they're going to continue that shit for Backlash. Like, what? And then what makes it even more crazy? Io Sky last year defended the WWE Women's World Championship in a pretty great match last year. She's not even on the fucking card this year. Asuka, another woman who has not really won a WrestleMania since she's been here. Not even scheduled for WrestleMania. Actually, no Japanese superstars. Not even in WrestleMania, which is why no Shinsuke Nakamura, which is criminal. Like, oh wow, yeah, Julia and Tiffany Stratton. They don't even Tiffany Stratton, especially last year. Last year had a match at WrestleMania. Not even on the card. Not even on the card. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Like TKO, this TKO merger, it's it's biting WWE in the ass. It really is. It has bit them in the bum. It has bit them in the ass, and now it's like fuck. Like now we're stuck. We're stuck. Burn, I know you don't like Tiffany Top. I love Tiffany Stratton. And Julia had some spark when the NXT, but in the main roster, don't get me wrong, yeah, winning the US title is cool, but eh. And the crazy part is it's only night fucking one. There's only like two matches that were actually decent. Fucking Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. Let me say this for the match that it was for number one, because it was this match and the Usos and LA Knight versus the Vision and I Show Speed. Um Matter of fact, I might as well talk about all the matches. To be honest, another big problem with WrestleMania last night was the lack of lengthy matches. There was no match. The main event was the only match that had 20 plus minutes. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It's the main event, but when you had matches like Liv Morgan and Stephanie Valkyrie that had great build up, a great story going behind it, but when you look at the match and time it, that match was 6 minutes and 50 fucking seconds. And I'm going to say this. Look, I'm not going to be. I know I always stated that I hate when people get mad when a certain person doesn't win, but here I'm gonna make an exception to that motherfucking rule because in my opinion, La Primera, this is her first WrestleMania. And what do? You have her lose in 6 minutes and 50 seconds. What? And I thought when Raquel and Roxanne were going to be there, I thought we were getting the turn. I thought, okay, Roxanne, and if there's any time to make Liv Morgan into a babyface, this is the match to do it in. You can still keep La Primera as the women's world champion. You can still keep her babyface and all that. That's fine because the fans love her. I love La Primera. I love me some Stephanie Valkyrie. I love me some Liv Morgan. But the fact that Roxanne and Raquel didn't even screw over Liv Morgan is funny to me. Mind you, who eliminated Big Mommy Cool at the Royal Rumble? Liv Morgan did, right? So you would think Liv would get what's coming to her via a Big Mommy Cool and Roxanne. They don't do that. They don't even do that. And I'm like, what the fuck? She just wins with the distraction. It was basically 3-on-1. And I feel so bad for La Primera because on Twitter, Instagram, they showed her face. She was crying. She apologized to the fans. Stephanie, you ain't got nothing to be apologizing for. This clearly goes on TKO. This clearly goes on Triple H. This clearly goes on those apes that sit back there and sit. I mean, hell, they fucking use AI to write the shows. So I wouldn't be surprised if they went and flipped the fucking coin and say, okay, heads, Liv Morgan, tails, Stephanie Valkyrie. The fact that the women's world title was 6 minutes and 50 seconds, but the Intercontinental Women's Championship was 2 minutes longer than the world title. It kind of diminishes the world title a little bit, doesn't it? Doesn't it? This, oh God! And speaking of like I said, all the women's matches were short as fuck. Didn't need to be. Didn't need to be. I mean, we got the return of Paige. And as you saw last night on our reactions, we didn't really have a full reaction because a fucking moron already leaked the fact that Paige was there and already signed with WWE. And lo and behold, she's Brie Bella's partner. Fucking Nikki Bella fucking grabbed Charlotte's leg, basically costing them to win the championships. Personally, to me, I mean, we knew that the Bellas, that was probably the plan from the get-go to have the Bellas win the women's tag team titles. I'm not ignoring the chat. I'm just trying to get it all out, and then I will get back to the chat here in a minute. Yeah, but to me, I think the irresistible forces should have retained because number one, I'm sorry, the women's tag team titles need that little bit of boost. It needs a boost. And it needs like a dominant tag team to do it. And why not do it with one of the two most in in your company right now? It gives something for Nia to do and something for Lash to do. Hell, their title reign didn't even last a fucking month. I don't think it did. It lasted what, like not even 2 months. The fuck? Becky Lynch and AJ Lee, and let me get on the AJ Lee fans because I know they were pissed off about it. But let me and even my girlfriend was pissed about it. But I told her, look, think about this for a second. ever since AJ has been back, she has completely owned Becky Lynch. She was 0-3 going into this match against AJ Lee. Becky Lynch needed the win here because there was no way that AJ Lee was going to beat Becky for the fourth time. There was no way they were going to do that shit. And also, AJ Lee even said that she is going away for a while for a book tour. You don't believe me? Fuck. She even said, this is not a goodbye. This is a see you later. We probably won't see AJ Lee till probably the SummerSlam build. Becky Lynch, this is her final year before she even said that she's going to retire. So her Intercontinental title reign might not be that long. Who is the one that should take it off of her? It should be somebody young and somebody ready, somebody young, somebody from NXT, to be honest with you. Somebody. I don't think it's going to be that long. But yeah, like there was no way AJ Lee was going to beat Becky for the fourth fucking time. That was not going to happen. All right, let me go to the comments because let me see where I stopped at. I felt like tonight is going to be better, especially with the lighter ranch and different matches that we have. All it is about time. I mean, think about it. WrestleMania started at 6. The show ended at 10. I mean, 4 hours, and the matches were very short. WWE was only caring about their ads more than they cared about their fucking matches. That was the problem right there from the get-go. Like, this was a weak build, but you thought by looking at the card, hey, it could be technical, it could be good, it could be this, it could be that. No, the fuck it wasn't. Don't be surprised Stephen A is in the storyline. Oh no, please, no. No, please, no. I just want the Knicks to get eliminated. That would be the funniest thing for me. I would like to see the people that said Roman and CM Punk was going to be the worst match for WrestleMania weekend. Night 1 showed it. It was criminal that Julie and Tiffany did not have a match. Okay, I read that. Okay. Should have went to Netflix instead. Or no, they should have just never went back to the fucking WWE network. Bring that shit back. Or fuck, put it back on Peacock. John Nell said, I got a really feeling that Roman's going to be champion, and a lot of people are going to be upset. I will be upset if Roman wins the title because here's the thing. I love Roman Reigns. I love our tribal chief. But my problem is with the tribal chief is just that is he going to be there every week? That's my thing. He'll not necessarily be there every week, but just be there just to enhance the story. Punk is there every week. Punk is in his mid-40s and he is there every fucking week. Damn near every fucking week. Personally, I think, let's be real, we all thought Randy Orton was going to win the WWE Championship, but that wasn't the fucking case. So I don't know what the fuck do you do with this. It's like they're setting up for another big, huge match at Backlash. Here's the problem with this. It's WrestleMania. That is your big, huge match. That is your big, huge storyline. And you decided to just, we're going to build for SummerSlam. We're going to build for Backlash. That's not what WrestleMania is. Actually, Jesus. All right, let me get through this. AEW is winning at this point, Ghoulie. Hey, AEW, look, I don't know. I hate the fact of AEW versus WWE, tribalistic shit. Y'all know how I feel about the tribalistic fans. But I'm going to tell you right now, and I said this last year, All In, ever since All In happened, AEW has been on a fucking roll ever since All In last year. They have. WWE has lost its flavor ever since SummerSlam of last year. Actually, it really started with WrestlePalooza, but some fans say it was WrestlePalooza. For me, it was SummerSlam night too. That's where it died. Like it lost its little flavor for me, like the fucking roller coaster coming off the rail. The women's world title match wasn't even that long, and you got 2 top superstars that everybody loves. The only reason Stephanie was champion is because they had to find a way to get it off Naomi because she was pregnant. Ghoulie was pissed about Liv and Marky. I was, because that match was short as fuck, and the wrong person won. I mean, Valkyria, this is her first WrestleMania, and she fucking loses. Oh my goodness gracious. And that was the most good story on Monday Night Raw outside of Punk and Roman was the women's title match. It was. And 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Not even 7 minutes. 6 minutes. I feel bad for Nikki Bella, despite how people may feel about her. She really wanted to be at WrestleMania. But why put the IC title back on Becky? You're just playing hot potato with the title. Just give it back to her. What is up, Earl? They should have went to Netflix instead of WB, not ESPN. Ghoulie, why the hell was the women's title 6 minutes and 50 seconds? I think it was a civil war. I think WrestleMania Night 1 and WrestleMania Night 2 tonight, we're going to have a civil war between the writers of WWE and the TKO. I literally think WWE was trying to outbook or try to distance themselves from the booking of what TKO wanted instead of booking what WWE wanted. And hell, they even called out TKO about the fucking ticket prices, for Christ's sakes. What is CM Punk going to take a little bit? It's going to CM CM Punk is going to take a little bit of time off. I mean, but yeah, okay, if Punk loses, take some time off, but fucking Roman won't be there. Well, it's been confirmed that Roman Punk will be there tomorrow night at the night after Mania. Did you see? I did not see Bleacher Report. I have not been on Bleacher Report. God knows when. Gave it a D plus. All I know is that if the ladder match that fans have been asking for turns out to be trash, all hell's gonna break loose. How the hell can you have a trash ladder match? Good God, Ghoulie, for God's sakes, the women's tag team titles in the IC match were longer than the world title match. Oh my God, let me go. Yeah, let me eat. I'm about to eat. Man, what is up, Tyler? Tyler said, hey yo, hit that like button, y'all. We had 7 likes, 3 people in. My shoulder is still fucking stiff as fuck. Jose said, as triple big nose H better not have Lesnar beat Oba. I think that could happen. I want Oba to win so bad. Do it for the culture. Do it for the culture. Do it for the culture. Because my God, bro, and the fact that match is free tonight on ESPN Unlimited is crazy. And the crazy part is, it's not all, Jose. It's not all Triple H. It's also TKO as well. Because if you look at Orton and Cody, that match felt like it was like what TKO wanted. They wanted Pat McAfee to be involved. Why? Who the fuck knows? Triple H, on the other hand, is like, can y'all stop? Can y'all stop interfering with what I have going on here for fucking WrestleMania? Like, what are we doing? I am the game, the king of kings. That shit. Yo, the match was too. It was. Every match felt fast as fuck. Fast as fuck, boy. Like, what the fuck? You call this WrestleMania? This felt like a Monday Night Raw Super Show from back in the day from 06. Whenever like that. Well, TKO, but Triple H would probably defend it because it's his company. Feels like he's going to be held hostage by TKO. I think shit is already happening. They had to really rebook what TKO was doing during the main event. Look, I love Cody Rhodes, and hell, the fans were booing the fuck out of Cody. And Cody's their golden boy. It's John Cena 2. No, it's Hulk Hogan. It's Hulk Hogan, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, all of that to be that one guy. Back in the day, man, the Attitude Era, there was more than just one guy. Rock, Austin, Hunter, Taker, like Kurt Angle, even. Shit. Oh boy, the Hall of Fame is a joke. Psycho Sid, the family was. Yeah, I was pissed off with that one because his son wanted to have a speech about his father, and WB said, "Fuck that! No, we're not going to do that." I felt bad for the Vicious family, and I felt bad for the Brad News Brown family because they didn't get to say anything about him. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Hall of Fame, and I live streamed the Hall of Fame. You can watch it. It's on this channel. It's on this channel. And by the way, I want to thank you guys so much for the viewership. Viewership on this channel has gotten up ever since I've been with the casuals, and I will be with the casuals later on tonight when we do WrestleMania Night 2. So please join me for that, please. Any other show felt like last 2 minutes of SmackDown. Yeah, the fact that Randy Orton lays out the WWE champion and holds the belt like we're setting up something for Backlash. But here's the thing. Yeah, feuds do last over more than Mania. What is up, CJ? CJ. Oh man, some new people. You are new to the channel, hit the like button. You're just watching a big guy just literally rant and rave about what we saw last night. And also, I want to get to this too, because I'm so glad we got some people in here. Before I'll get back to WrestleMania here in a second, but I have to address the elephant in the fucking room. Fucking WrestleCon. Fans. Okay. I don't care who you support. I don't care if you are MAGA. I don't care if you are Republican. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't give a fuck if you're an independent. I don't give a fuck. But I'm going to tell you right now, to the construction worker motherfucker who thought it was a great idea to test the gangster of Big Vito, you're a fucking idiot. Big Vito, thank God for D'Lo Brown, because if D'Lo Brown wasn't there, Big Vito would have been to jail. Big Vito would have gone to jail on Friday. If you don't know what happened, what I'm talking about, there was a construction worker. You know, it's WrestleCon. When it's WrestleMania, we get WrestleCon. Wherever WrestleMania is, WrestleCon is right around the corner. And it is so funny, fucking funny to me that these wrestling fans, or actually, I don't even call them fans at this point. You can call them marks, you can call them smarts, you can call whatever the fuck you want to call them. I call them idiots. When you have idiots go into conventions and thinking, oh my God, like I'm going to stalk this person. Oh my God, I'm going to be a shitbag human being. The human brain is the most fascinating organ in the body, because I would love to know, how can a motherfucker wake up this morning, literally pay to go see their childhood wrestlers, their childhood this, their childhood that, only just to be a fucking creep and test the gangster of some of these male wrestlers, and also being a fucking creep by sexually assaulting a female wrestler? Because yeah, we had that happen yesterday too. Let me read some of the comments, because it's I'm gonna read some of the comments. Okay. Last year it was Travis and The Rock. Now it's Pat and Jelly. If TKO has their way next year, they're probably gonna add Mr. B. Oh fuck no. Please no. Oh my god. I watched WrestleMania and I also agreed it was trash. Night one was bad, bro. Night one was fucking terrible. Last year's night one was actually better than it was better. Because that main event, the triple threat main event between Roman, Punk, and Rollins was the coup de grace for night one for me. And then night two happened. Jay versus Rhea ends in a DQ. Ghoulie will be pissed. I won't be pissed because of two things. Number one, I love Mommy, but I don't want her to win the championship. That means Jade will retain, even though it would be a shitty way for her to retain. But hey, either way, I can't wait until Hangman Page goes back to AEW. Look as pro wrestling fan and say yes, WWE fan. I love all pro wrestling promotions. Well, I like watching NXT, AEW, MLW, and CMLL. Not even gonna lie, like I love wrestling regardless of. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as the keyword. Kenny Omega said it best. As long as I'm having a good time. As long as I'm having a good time. That's all that matters. That wrestler, man. Is Cody Rhodes a good guy? Cody's still a babyface. It looked like the match, it looked like they were going to do a double turn like how they did at WrestleMania 13 with Austin and Brett. But no, they just backed out of it. They pussied out of it. Like I said, like I don't know what the fuck do you do here. But yeah, let me get back to my WrestleCon rant. Like fans, males, we got to do better. Like the fact that Cora Jade got sexually assaulted at WrestleCon is disturbing to me. Like what are we doing? Like seriously, what the fuck are we doing? Like we got to do better. At this point, WrestleCon, any convention, they're about to be like a no touch rule. How much you want to bet that now wrestlers are probably going to have you charge you to touch them, to hug them, or to hold their hand or shake? Like, and it's bad because I go to conventions and I do see celebrities and wrestlers all the time, and like it's always got to be that one motherfucker that ruins it for everybody. You know who they are. You've been with them through school, elementary, middle school. It's always that one piece of shit asshole fucker that didn't get what they always got from mommy and daddy that has to ruin it for everybody else. Men, we got to do better. We got to do better. We have to stop this stalking shit. Like Liv Morgan got stalked by a crazy fucking fan. Remember Sonya Deville? She got stalked by a fucking stalker who found out where she lived, almost kidnapped her and Mandy Rose. We gotta do better, men, all men. I'm speaking for. We gotta do fucking better. We have to do better, bro. Like, no, this makes no fucking sense. Why are we being perverted? Look, I get it. Some of these women are absolutely fucking beautiful, but at the end of the day, these wrestlers, these women, these men are still human fucking beings. Treat them like that. And what makes it worse, yeah, I'm bringing race into it. What makes it worse, of course, the man had to be black. Old black at that. It looked like he's 40 fucking 5. Hairline fucking receding worse than mine. What the fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck? I give Night 1 a 2.5 out of 10. Mania is getting hated on bad, Ghoulie. What was TKO's goal? Whatever it was accomplished. You know what to blame, though? It's so funny that MMA really, in the merger between MMA and wrestling, I'm going to give y'all a story. I bet some of y'all don't know this. But back when MMA was starting, Shane McMahon wanted Vince McMahon to buy out MMA before MMA became a thing. Shane McMahon said, "Hey, why don't we invest this money now and invest in this? Because sooner or later, this is going to get huge because MMA is real martial arts, you know, the octagon, all that shit." Vince McMahon said, "Nah, it'll never catch on. Nobody wants to see that. It's all about professional wrestling and boxing. Nobody wants to see people get into a fucking cage or MMA and all that." But lo and behold, all these years later, MMA, TKO now owns wrestling. If I'm Shane McMahon right now, I'm looking at Vince and saying, "I fucking told you so." I like GCW Bloodsport. I heard the Sandman, it was his last match. The fact that he had Kendra Lust escorting him to the ring is Sandman's a fucking legend. There's no ifs about to say. What's up, Prestige? Yeah, I'm live in the morning because I just had to say something because I did not really have a good night's sleep because everybody and their mother kept bitching and complaining. Well, basically what I'm doing right now is complaining about WrestleMania 41, and you know it's all justified. WrestleMania 41 was not 41. God, 42 night one was dog shit, and it was short as fuck. It was short as fuck. It was the matches didn't feel like Mania matches. It felt like a episode of Monday Night Raw. The ads were more important than the actual fucking wrestling that was going on. And also the crowd. Oh, the crowd. Oh, the crowd. The crowd had like no reaction for big things. And I mean, they had like, they popped for like moments, but they weren't really into it. This is Vegas we talking about. 50,000 people. And I don't know about y'all, but that's pretty low for a WrestleMania. 50,000 people. I'm so used to WrestleMania having 70 75,000 75,000 people. This, that, and the third. I'll be right back. And I'm so used to WrestleMania having 50,000 people with them, like more than that, this, that, and the third. Not, well, not more than 50,000, like what, 75,000, 80,000, 90,000, hell, 100,000, but 50,000? I'm sorry, that seems a little bit low, don't you think? Yeah, let's talk about this, and then I'm gonna head on out. Though I hope night two is better tonight, because if not, oh my god, 41, you got competition at 41, 16, 27, WrestleMania 9, and WrestleMania 11. Y'all are about to have some incredible competition for one of the worst manias. Another match that was a problem, Jacob Fatu and Drew felt like a street fight. Yeah, that felt like a street fight, but the match was still okay. It just felt like a street fight more than it did felt like that. Oh yeah, Gunter and Seth Rollins. I didn't talk about that match. That was a really good match. The only thing I had an issue with, I mean, I didn't have an issue with Braun returning because we all knew that. I thought he was going to return on Monday Night Raw the night after Mania, but no. But with Gunter winning, we all know what the favor is from Paul. He's probably going to be a Paul Heyman guy and screw over Brock at SummerSlam. That's what's going to happen. I'm looking forward to seeing AEW Double or Nothing. Same. But I'm about to head on out. I just wanted to come out and just basically talk about this shit because, oh my god, like Gunter and Seth was the best match. It, to me, it was that in the main event. Even though the main event had a weird fucking finish. Actually, no. You know what? Maybe Gunter and Seth was probably the best match on here. It probably was. But yeah, I hope I see you guys later on tonight at 6 o'clock when we do WrestleMania Night 2. I won't be alone. I'll have Rob, Tyler, TBK, and Tony and Trent with me as well. So I hope you guys have a wonderful morning. I'll see you guys at 6 o'clock. Until then, God bless. Love you guys. Peace. Because oh my God, we're WrestleMania. So does any world title change? Maybe the Intercontinental title changes, I think. But yeah, I'll see you guys later on tonight.